of August. We have two simultaneous shows going on. If you're here to see the senior class, you're in absolutely the right place. They're going to be coming up. If you're here to see triodes, you're not in the right place. Stick around and watch this class, the senior class, because there'll be another tryout up to follow them. So I'm going to introduce them by having Marvin come up and go away myself because you are in their capable hands. Okay.
Hi, thank you, Mickey. Thank you. Hello, everybody, and welcome from lovely, sweltering Topeka, Kansas, where actually the temperature got all the way down to 82 degrees today. So we are an improvisational comedy company located at Topeka Civic Theater right here in lovely Topeka, Kansas. We are, and we thought for a long time we were the only improv company made up entirely of actors over 55. But now look, Vintage Improv, there's a bunch of us. So we're happy to be a part of it. We do short form improv, and in order to do that, we require our audience to give us suggestions, and we will be looking for suggestions. Scott, I think, is here to type the suggestions in chat. Or if you will type them in chat, he will forward them to us, and then we will use those to our show. So
they're talking.
I am talking. Yes, I'm talking. I hope I'm talking. I hope someone's listening. Our first game is called Alphabet Story. I'm going to bring the entire company up onto the stage to play Alphabet Story. Welcome to Topeka Civic Theater's senior class. Now, I think you can't see it, but we all have numbers after our names, and we can see those numbers. We're going to tell you a story now. And the story is going to be told in the order of the alphabet. Each member will add one line to the story, and then they must add a line in the, oh my gosh, I'm so confused. They have to add a line based on the approximate letter of the alphabet. So to get, oh, and one other thing, if they don't add a line, if they use the wrong letter of the alphabet, our lovely stage manager will give us this delightful sound. Thank you, Tanya. And they will have to step off and someone else will take their spot. So what we need from you, our lovely audience, is what is the name of the, and I look like I have a member who's not here on screen. Who is it?
You're missing Mike.
Where'd Larry go?
I'm here.
There's there.
Oh, we're not seeing you, Larry.
I'm seeing him.
There he is.
I see him.
Mike
Okay.
was here for a second, then disappeared.
Okay, so we're going to go with what we got. I see 7 people on screen, 8 people. That's all we need. All right, here we go. What's the name of the story, you guys? Technical difficulties notwithstanding. What is the name of the story that we're going to be telling you tonight? And everybody is furiously typing.
Marvin, it's the last day of school.
The last day of school. And what does the letter of the alphabet does this story start with?
Q.
Q. Quentin quietly closed his textbook. This was the last day of school, and he had great plans ahead.
Reginald was sitting right next to him, and he said to him, "Please, let's run out the door as fast as we can."
Summertime is here. We're excited. It's going to be great.
Too many times before, Quentin had trusted Reginald, so he was a bit skeptical this time.
Unfortunately, Quentin was correct in not trusting Reginald, and suddenly he discovered
Victor, who came in and took care of business. He was the big bully, and Quentin didn't know what to do with him.
Well, the other bullies saw this happening too, and so they thought maybe they could intervene.
Xylophones were playing in the distance as they stepped outside of the classroom.
You could feel summertime coming. Reginald and Quentin was so excited.
And the first thing they did is they both
Zoo visits were going to be how they spent much of this summer.
Afterwards, that is, after going to the zoo, they were going to go spend the rest of the day at the beach every day of summer.
But sometimes they would go to the pool, especially when the sand was just too hot for them.
Can't you just hear them squealing with delight and a little bit of pain with the heat of that sand?
Damn, this sand is hot, said Reginald to Quentin.
Everybody thought it was awful hot, but hey, they decided to hide behind a tree and smoke a cigarette.
For a minute, they got away with it, but then the lifeguard saw them and knew they weren't old enough to smoke.
Goodness gracious, you boys, you are much too young to be smoking. Now I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to leave the beach.
How can you do this to your mother? She is going to be so disappointed when I let her know.
Indeed, she was disappointed, but she was relieved it was not weed.
Just a minute, said Quentin. I've got an idea.
Kind of thinking to himself, he said, maybe smoking cigarettes ain't such a great idea. Maybe we should go rob a bank.
Let's slow down just a minute, said Reginald. I'm not sure about this bank robbery thing.
Mostly Reginald was concerned about getting caught because this was going to be a very exciting summer.
None of these ideas were sitting well with Quentin. He was getting a little worried.
Often Reginald felt like maybe he could influence in a different way.
Perhaps if they tried something they had never done before.
Quit your whining, said Reginald to Quentin. Let's just go and have some fun for a change.
All right. Very good, you guys. Great story. Great story. Thank you, everybody. All right. So now we're going to play the dating game. And to play the dating game, we're going to send Kathy off where she can't hear us. Goodbye, Kathy Deal. I hope that someone is going to be able to send Kathy to, yes, and she is now in the waiting room. Playing with Kathy is going to be Dave, Mike, and Larry. So welcome, Dave, Mike, and Larry. So what we want from you are 3 characters that Kathy will be dating. She will get to ask each of them 1 or 3 questions. At the end of 3 questions, she must tell us who it was that she rejected and who it was that she accepted and why. So what 3 bachelors should we have? Abraham Lincoln. Who wants to do Abraham Lincoln? Mike's going to do Abraham Lincoln. Thank you, Mike. Who's next? Any old body. Dirk Pitt. Hero from the, you know Dirk Pitt?
Absolutely. You don't?
All right, I don't. And finally, Larry, you get to be Captain America. All right, so guys, if you would, please repeat who you are.
Abraham Lincoln.
Dirk Pitt.
Captain America.
All right, I'm out of here. And Kathy is coming back. And when she gets here, we will begin the dating game. I think she'll be here any minute.
I'm here.
We don't see you yet. Be sure and turn
I'm
your
coming.
camera on. There we are. Yay! We're learning the tech.
Yes, we are. Okay. Well, gentlemen, let me start with Bachelor number 1. Who is your favorite actor?
Well, I kind of favor Burt Ward and whoever else, but I'm my own character, as I'll say.
Oh, well, that's interesting. Bachelor number 2, do you have a favorite actor?
Yes, I do. Matthew McConaughey would be my favorite actor. He's very dashing, and especially for the character that he plays.
Well, I agree. I think he's very dashing too. And number 3, how about you?
I don't necessarily have a favorite actor, but I cannot stand that John Wilkes Booth.
Oh, well, that's understandable. Okay, bachelor number 1. If we were going on a date, what would be your favorite place to take me?
Any place there's red, white, and blue. I love it. I love the United States.
Bachelor number 2, how about you? Where would you
Well,
take me on a date?
I would take you to the deck of the Titanic right after I raise it from the ocean bottom.
Oh my goodness, that would be interesting. Bachelor number 3, how about you?
I would take you to Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. I have a small address there.
Okay, well, I love Pennsylvania, so that would be wonderful. Okay, bachelor number 1. What period of history is your favorite?
Well, I tend to go in the 40s a little bit, but with me and my shield with the star on it, I can go any century or any day, long as it's for the United States of America.
Very good. How about you, number 2, favorite period in history?
Well, my favorite period would be the 20th century, especially the latter part of the 20th century, where I would go with my favorite author, Clive Cussler, and we would explore all the excitement available to us.
Oh my goodness. And number 3?
Once again, favorite, I'm not sure, but I definitely would like to stay away from the 1860s.
Understandable.
So questions, Kathy.
That was 3 questions.
All righty. So who did you date? And who do you not want to date?
This was a tough one. Okay, number 1 sounded interesting. Is that Captain America?
Yes, it is.
Okay. And number 3, I think, is Abraham Lincoln.
Absolutely, yes.
And number 2, I haven't got a clue who he might
Well,
be.
what do you find in the center of a peach?
A pit?
All right. You're halfway there.
Okay, that's my pick, Brad Pitt. Okay.
Oh, nice try. He's real. I'm not.
I have a feeling that Kathy is like me, having never heard of this guy.
She probably doesn't even read fiction.
Well, I do read fiction, but I don't remember any Pitt.
What's his name, Dave?
Dirk Pitt.
Dirk Pitt. Okay. I'll stick with Captain America. Thank you very much.
All right, you guys. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. All right. Now, this is a really adventurous thing we're going to do. We've never done it on virtual before. We've done it on live stage before, but it is called Limerick. And we have 5 players who are going to play Limerick. Myself, Ralph, John, Dave, and Kathy. Now, again, I don't think you can see our numbers, and we always come up in different order on whatever Zoom screen we're on. So you're going to have to trust us that I'm going to be number 1, Ralph's number 2, John's 3, Dave's 4, and Kathy's 5. We're going to tell you 5 limericks. Each actor will introduce 1 limerick, and the other 4 actors will complete that limerick. What we need from you, lovely audience, are 5 topics for limericks. The heat. I'll take that one. All right, and next one, breakfast foods. Let's see, Ralph, that's yours.
Okay, breakfast foods it is.
And the UK monarchy or the royal family. And that's going to be John. That's who is going to have the royal family. Great one. All right. And then let's see, Dave, you get amusement park rides. And one more for Kathy. Annoying drivers, Kathy. All right, here we go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm quite pleased to be here this evening to present for you a limerick about the heat. The heat in summer is almost unbearable.
And when I go out, I sweat. It is just terrible.
It runs down my face.
And puts me in my place.
It is certainly quite swearable.
I have prepared a limerick about breakfast foods. When I get up in the morning, I like to eat my cereal.
I think that it's quite lyrical.
But first I get milk.
And sometimes almond silk.
And I put it in a bowl that's almost spherical.
I have prepared a limerick about the royal family. That old Queen Liz gets me hot.
As for her husband, maybe not.
She has a lovely smile.
And I can stand it for a while.
But I wasn't listening, so I have no idea what I'm rhyming with.
For one.
A true confession. All right, next time you will be listening.
I have prepared a limerick on amusement park rides. I love the summer. I go to the amusement park.
I tell you, it's such a lovely lark.
But while I am there,
I like to not swear.
And when smoking weed, hope there's not a big narc. Kidding.
My lovely poem is from the Writers Guild and is up for many awards, and you'll be surprised why, I'm sure. My topic I seem to have simply forgot.
about annoying drivers was what I had thought.
They drive all over.
And run over poor Rover.
Alas, it is for naught.
See why I forgot, it was so horrendous. Oh.
Poor Rover.
All right. Thank you. I think that we only screwed up twice out of five limericks. That's 5 times 5. That's 25 options to mess up.
That's 40%.
Twice. So, so I think that we all should be extremely proud of ourselves.
That's better than the government does.
Our next game is going to be a game called Limited Vocabulary. And to play Limited Vocabulary, we're bringing Kathy Deal, Larry, and Mike up onto the stage. As soon as Kathy gets here.
Oh, it always takes me a minute. Okay.
She's got to find the button.
I know, I have to find the buttons here.
All right. All right. We're so excited. We're going back live, you guys. If you're any place near Topeka, September 24th, 7 o'clock, live at Topeka Civic Theater. We won't have to worry about whose camera is turned on. We're going to have a ball. But at any rate, this game is called Limited Vocabulary. And we're going to play this game. In a minute, you're going to tell us where it takes place. But before we do, Kathy only has one question and one phrase that she can use. So Kathy, or audience, what is Kathy's one phrase? Let's talk turkey. You write that? Good for you. And then Kathy has one question. Hello, are you there?
Okay, let's talk turkey. And hello, are you there? Okay.
Right. Now, Mike has one phrase and one question. They are typing furiously. Man, this is creepy. Good. Good one. And a question for Mike.
Oh, that was my
Are you
thing. I thought
listening?
somebody was just commenting that this whole thing's creepy.
Now that's your line. Are you
Okay.
listening? That's yours, Mike. All right. And finally, for Larry, he needs to know where this scene is taking place.
Just
No, we
now.
already got one, I think. Is anyone listening? I think was the one that we took. Is that right, Mike?
Yeah, are
Yes,
you
I have.
listening?
Are you listening? Yes, I have. Are you listening? And man, this is
Okay.
creepy.
And this scene takes place in Hollywood. So take it away, Larry.
Okay, guys, you ready for the tour of the stars' homes?
Man, this is creepy.
It sure can
Hey.
be.
Let's talk turkey.
Well, lunch will be after the tour, okay? No problem. It's after
Are
the
you
tour.
are you listening?
Yes, I am. I realize you guys are hungry, but it's only 4 o'clock in the morning, okay? Lunch is at noon.
Man, this is creepy.
No, it isn't creepy. We're touring the homes. We're going to wave at the stars. You're going to get to see a lot of these people in their pajamas coming out and getting newspapers. It's going to be a great time.
Hello, are you there?
Yeah, where else would I be? I'm standing here in front of you. Here I am.
Are you listening?
Yes, I am listening to you guys. We'll have lunch at noon. Lunch is at noon. If you look at the itinerary, we go to all these different stars' homes, and then we'll have lunch.
Man,
Well, let's talk turkey.
Well, yeah,
man, this is creepy.
yeah, it's not creepy. We got turkey, we got ham, we got all sorts of stuff here, and you guys will be able to have lunch after the tour, okay?
Hello, are you there?
Are you listening?
Yes, I am here, and I'm listening to you people. Now, why don't we just get on the bus instead of standing here, because time is a wasting, okay?
Well, let's talk turkey.
All right, let's
Are you listening?
Yes, I am listening, guys. I told you we're going to get on the bus. We're going to see the stupid stars' homes, and then we're going to have lunch. Is that so hard?
And
Hello, are you there?
man, this is creepy.
It ain't creepy, guys. It's turkey and ham and stuff at lunch, okay? Just go with it. We're going to go see the stars. Bang. Then we'll be back, okay?
Man, this is creepy.
Hello, are you there?
Are
Yes,
you listening?
Yeah, but okay, well, guys, now listen to me real close, okay? Real close. We're going to go see the stars' homes. We're going to wave at the stars when they come out and get their morning newspaper. And then we're going to come back and have lunch. And then you guys will be on your stupid way, okay?
Man, this is really creepy.
Well, let's talk turkey.
Well, we'll talk turkey right now because I'm creeping my butt right on out of here. Goodbye.
Hello, are you there?
Are you listening? Are you listening?
No.
He's gone. Oh, Larry is gone. He is just gone. He had enough of both of you guys. All right. So now we're going to play, next game we're going to play is a game called Return Window. And to play Return Window, we are going to send Ralph, John, and Kathy out where they cannot see or hear us. There's Ralph, I see, is in the waiting room. And John is now in the waiting room. And Kathy is now in the waiting room. All right. Each of these three people is going to be bringing back to the return window an item that they do not want. We like really bizarre items like a Barbie dream coffin. It was one of the ones our audience gave us one time. They will have to determine from the questions that I ask them and the comments that I make exactly what it is that they are returning to the return window. So what we need from you, our beloved audience, are one thing each for Ralph, John, and Kathy to bring back. So, an astronaut Snoopy helmet. I like that. I'm writing that down. Snoopy helmet. A used fire hose. You guys are good and you're quick. A human skull. Whose human skull is it? Let's just fix that up a little bit. Shakespeare's skull. I like that. And how about this used fire hose? Where did this fire hose come from? Or we can just go with the fire hose. That'll work. Because, oh, wait, from the volunteer fire brigade. Of course. Where else? All right. A fire hose from the volunteer fire brigade. All right. So let me get back to my list here. Ralph is going to be bringing back the astronaut Snoopy helmet. And John is going to be bringing back a used fire hose from the volunteer fire brigade. And Kathy is going to be bringing back Shakespeare's skull. All right, please welcome back to the screen, John, Kathy, Lean, and Ralph. Welcome back, these three.
Is this the Amazon return window?
Well, yeah, it's a return window, all right, but I'm sorry, this isn't Amazon. This is no, it's not Amazon at all. It is the return window from Etsy. Sorry.
Oh, I swore I got this from Amazon, but they sent me a return label to you. But okay, did you get my package?
Yeah, I got it. I got it right here. But let me just open it up, and I'll set it up here on the counter. Yeah, you don't want this anymore, huh?
No, it doesn't work. I tried to clean the bathroom with it. I put it in the pool to see if it was inflatable. And then I tried to use it as an underarm deodorant, and none of those things worked.
You didn't try to put it on your head by any chance, did you?
No, it didn't seem like that's where it should go. I have a big head.
Yeah, I can tell that, and there's not much in it either. But I'll tell you what, most people, when they have one of these, they want to try it on. This makes them feel really big and important because, I mean, not everybody gets to go into space. Well, rich people.
Really? I thought it was maybe some kind of an inflatable crown. Initially, I put it in the pool thinking it was going to get bigger, and I tried to scrub it, but
that won't work. That won't work. No. This is something that people who were maybe Elon Musk or some of the rich people that have been going up into space lately, they might want one of these.
Well, I thought maybe I could bail my pool out with it. And that's how I was using the bathtub. I like to fill the bathtub up and scrub it around. And then I get this like space helmet out and I just pour the water into the toilet.
Yeah, so you've got it. It's a I don't know why you call it a space helmet, but you're right. It is something that, what do you call those people who go into space?
Astronaut suit.
Yeah. So it's a what do you call it?
Astronaut helmet.
Yeah, but this is a special one. I mean to tell you, that is so cool. Somebody thought that little dog would like to have one of these so he could sit up there and fight the Red Baron wearing it. That is.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, like a space capsule or
No, you were right. It is an astronaut helmet, but it's not made for people. No, sir.
Oh,
okay. Little dog.
I ordered this for my Great Dane.
Yeah.
So I just got confused. So this is the from Etsy, not from Amazon.
That's right. So you got it right. He's going to wear this while he sits on his doghouse, and fight the Red Baron.
Oh, wow. So it's like a Snoopy space astronaut helmet?
Yes, that's exactly right.
Man, okay, well, that's good. But what I want to know is I got a double the money back guarantee when I bought this from Amazon. So are you going to make that good or not?
Yeah, you know what? I tell you what, I have a grandson who would just love this. I'm going to give you nothing and I'm going to keep it. And you can talk to Amazon because they sent it back to the wrong place. Bye. All right. Took care of that. Hello, sir.
Hi, is this the return window?
It is indeed. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
Well, I'm just doing PPP.
Okay, I need to bring this back. This is not working out like I thought it would. I bought it. I paid for it. I just really want to get my money back. Is that okay?
So how did you use it?
Well, I never really could figure out how to plug it in for one thing. There's no cord.
No, there's no cord. You hook. Listen. Let me ask you this: do you have a fire hydrant in your neighborhood?
Yeah, but it's like every time I get near it, it smells horribly of well, I don't know how it's canine urine.
Well,
I don't like to get too close to.
That's true, but
that's
you know,
a horrible smell.
Yeah, I know. I got a big dog too.
How in the world did they ever put out a fire with canine urine? I mean, that's just
They don't.
that doesn't make sense to me.
Listen to me a minute. You were saying you couldn't figure out where to plug this in. You would actually plug it in at a fire hydrant. You'd have to hold your nose, deal with the urine smell, but this would be plugged in at a fire hydrant. What's wrong with you?
Like a big hose.
Yes.
Oh yeah, there's lots of hose in my neighborhood. I know that, but
Yeah.
I've never seen that. They don't like the smell of the fire hydrants either.
No,
really.
I'm sure they don't. Yeah. Now you have this thing here that's long. Boy, it's long, and you got it all coiled up here on the desk. And you have it now, but you know it's really not a new one.
Oh, it's like an old fire hose.
Yeah, well, it's not new. It's
used.
Yeah.
So
but
a lot.
It came from a great group. They had this thing, and they got the benefit of it from a long time.
The Chicago Fire Department?
Well, no, they're professionals. These guys are from a little community out by Tonganoxie.
Little community out by Tonganoxie.
Well, I don't know, something like that. It was where they're not professionals.
So it'd be like a used volunteer fire department hose.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, that's right. So you have here a
used volunteer fire department hose that apparently sprays used dog urine.
Well, no. That dog urine was your own invention, sir. That's
right. I'm sorry. Yeah.
It has nothing to do with this hose, nothing to do with it.
Well, you confused me because the hose I was talking about in my neighborhood, they all look pretty used too. So
yeah, I'm sure they do. So anyhow, sir, I'm going to give you your money back for this.
Thank you, because I paid like $4,000 for it.
Yeah, you didn't though. I saw you got it at a garage sale, didn't you?
Well,
admit it. Garage sale, $5.
Do you take back a lot of garage sale items at this return window?
I do whenever I want it.
Oh, I got a whole box of crap in the car I can bring in then.
Now this will work. I'm going to give you $5. I'm going to keep this hose, and I suggest that you go out and get you some soap and water and clean off the fire hydrants in your neighborhood.
I will do that. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice talking to you.
Thank you.
Have mercy. Well, let's see. I think there's one more. Oh, yes. Hello there. How are you?
Well, I am not happy. I have never bought anything at this store that ever fits me properly, and that includes this item right here.
It doesn't fit. Where did you try to put it on?
Well, I tried it around my waist. I tried it around my ankle.
Oh.
I tried it on my head.
Now you're somewhere. It should have maybe gone on your head. I think that's, or maybe on your shoulders. That's where most of these people find these things, is on their shoulders.
Well, I didn't try it on my shoulders. Maybe that's my problem.
Well, that's because you have your own is right there where this one would go.
My own?
Yes, you've got yours right there on your shoulders. I can see it. I can see it.
I've got a shirt on my shoulders.
No,
I've got a head. Oh, your head on my shoulders. Oh,
yes.
you're
Yes.
so amusing. You're so
Oh,
amusing.
thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So you've got this one here. It used to be on someone's shoulders and it's not now. It was
Oh my
many years ago.
So it's a used head?
Yes, I guess you could call it that. It is actually, it's not from an animal. It's from the same thing as you are. Hello?
It is a used woman's head?
Well, no, it's just this. It's a, what do you call these? You know, I mean, if you went in there, you saw a skeleton, and right on the head would be, what would that be? What do you call that?
Oh, the skull.
Yeah. Oh, but wait a minute. Wait a minute. Just a minute. Look at this one. Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. Wow. This is something. If this is what I think it is, this may be invaluable. This is a human
skull.
Yeah, that once belonged to.
Oh, is it Hamlet's?
No. It's the guy.
Are we getting into Shakespeare here? Really? I just want to return this damn thing.
I'm sure you do, but who wrote those immoral lines?
Let me think. Who wrote him? Shakespeare.
Yeah, so what you have is
a used Shakespeare skull.
You couldn't hardly have a new one. But we'll settle for the fact that it is indeed a Shakespeare human skull. Yes, thank you.
Well, I don't want it, so you can take it back.
Thank you. I'm just going to put it over here in our Stratford upon Avon memorabilia shelf.
Yeah.
Thank you. It was a delight talking to you.
Thank you very much.
All right. Oh, thank you. That was so much fun. All right. I think that our next game we're going to play is called PowerPoint Karaoke. And to play PowerPoint Karaoke, we're going to bring up Larry. And Larry, yes, that Larry. Now, the way PowerPoint Karaoke works is that Larry is an expert on a subject that you are going to tell us about. He doesn't know now, and he won't until you tell us what is he expert on. He is going to have a set of 6 slides, which neither he nor I nor anybody else in the company has seen except for our stage manager, Tanya, who made up these slides. And Larry is going to pontificate on a subject that you give us, making sense out of the slides that he sees. So, first of all, you never heard of pontificate. Didn't know you could pontificate, did you, Larry? Okay. Restoring crepe skin. That is the subject, Larry, that you are going to be pontificating about. Restoring crepe skin. I want to see how this goes. I'm developing some. You can see it right here. So here we go. I take it away, Larry, and I'm going to get out of here. And Larry will tell us about how to restore crepe skin, referring to these slides.
Thank you, Marvin, for that spectacular introduction. I'm here to talk to you about repairing crepe skin. As we all know, that could be a problem. let's go ahead and start with the presentation. As I said, crepe skin sometimes is a problem that a lot of people have, but a lot of people don't realize that anteaters also have these problems. They also have crepe skin, as you can see on the tail of this wonderful beast, that it has crepe skin problems. How does it resolve that problem? Well, we'll look at the next slide and it'll tell us. By jumping. That is correct. Everybody knows that exercise is one of the very best ways of taking care of crepe skin. I can't even say it. But anyway, you can jump, you can leap, and then like this guy, flip around over a bar, if that helps. And by the way, doesn't he look good doing that? And look, his legs have no skin problems on it at all. And you know why? Because the next slide tells us why. Because he eats lots of spaghetti. That's right, spaghetti is the answer to a lot of things. Sometimes people actually take baths in spaghetti. It comes recommended for really major problems with crepe skin. And as we all know, it looks very, very bad on you. But, you know, so what? You go out in public with spaghetti on your face and on your arms and on your legs? Who cares? As long as you get healed from this problem. And by the way, it has another benefit. That's right. You can go out and become a superhero. Look at this wonderful woman. Look at the beautiful skin that she has. And why? Because she jumps around in spaghetti. That's why. And you see her, she's getting ready to jump in some more spaghetti. Isn't she beautiful? Isn't it wonderful that you can heal yourself of crepe skin by using spaghetti? And she does that quite a bit. And God bless her. She looks beautiful. I wonder if she's doing anything tonight. Next slide, please. And also, a lot of people have found if they jump in a helicopter and go to various heights and jump out of it into a big bowl of spaghetti, that maybe they might just get better quicker. Unfortunately, that doesn't really work because spaghetti ends up splattering all over the place and they can't tell the difference between the spaghetti and, well, your dismembered body parts. So do not jump out of a helicopter to cure the crepe skin. Next slide, please. Oh, isn't it wonderful that your friends will come over and celebrate your new look that you have? You don't have crepe skin no more. They'll shower you with presents and stuff and wear really fancy hats. It's a wonderful feeling not having the skin problems anymore. Now, next time around, we'll talk about how to cure acne with flame. Okay, and thank you very much. This is Larry Lang with the senior class, and thank you for watching this video.
All right. All right. Thank you, Larry. Excellent job. Excellent job. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our show for tonight. We hope you enjoyed it. We're going to be back, I think, on September 1st for another set. So come and join us then. Let me introduce the members of our company, if I can, please. We have Kathy Deal, Steve Tiffany, Mike Mathewson, Larry Lang, John Livingston, Ralph Crumman, Stephen Valentine, and I am your host, Marvin Stottlemyre. Thank you and good night. And thank you, Tanya, our stage manager. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you. Thanks, Mickey, for inviting us. We had fun.
Thank you for being here. Appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I don't think I'm showing.